everybody. Happy New Year. And all those good things. The last session for 2025. This is Dr. Greg. Happy Thursday to you. And, we're going to have a great session. Held on to those gold trades. They were kind of scary, but it dropped down to our levels and we're doing good. So before we get started, I'm going to open up with a little prayer. Heavenly Father, thank you for this day. Thank you for the victory we had last night and for more victories to come in 2026. And we just give so much gratitude for life and for blessing all the people around the world. Make them have peace in their hearts, peace and goodwill to everyone and health. And I just thank you for your Holy Spirit descending upon everyone. Open their eyes, their understanding, that we may look at the charts with clarity and with right motives. And we just thank you, Father, for your love and kindness in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. Let's do it the way we normally do it. We rock it and roll it. We start off with our buy market heat map and arrangement of currency pairs by percentage change. We'll check the pulse of the market. We're the doctors. I'm not the only doctor. All you guys, all y'alls are doctors, because we're going to diagnose the market and see what's up with the market. And I'm going to close up all these tabs so my computer will not drag. All right. Let's share my screen. Share. We're going to share sound, of course. And screen. And there we go. The fly market heat map. There we go, guys. Yeah, my name is Dr. Greg McLeod. Been doing this for 30 years and enjoyed every moment of it. And been streaming since 2006. And, so a great, good Thursday to all of y'all as we check the markets. And we're going to extract pips out of the market, right? So the wealth of the wicked is in the hands of the righteous. So let's do it. Dollar yen also came back too. I held on to that one. That was a Steve trade he put out. I know Steve has a doctor's appointment. He might be on here a little bit later, but his dollar yen trade worked out. I held through and it popped down and hit take profit and rocketed it back up again. So dollar yen, dollar Swiss, Aussie dollar. Oh, now we switched to all the dollar pairs are at the top of the heat map. Slightly up. Economic calendar, we're going to check to make sure there's nothing sneaking up on us. Bank of Japan rate decision. That's kind of important. Inflation rate out of the Japan. Inflation dropped from 3% to 2.9. Again, the interest rate announcement. And then we have Super Friday over here in the UK. So the pound yen might be a pretty good trade as we see lots of UK data, retail sales. Since so much of the market is they're expected to hike rates from 0.5 to 0.75. So while everyone else is cutting, they may be hiking. So we might see some volatility in the dollar yen, right? Let's go over to CNBC and see what happened overnight in the market. They do a pretty good job of giving us the futures and stuff like that. See what the futures have to say, and see what happened overnight. Japan's consumer inflation stays above central bank target for 44th month, boosting case for a rate hike. So that's a big banner thing there, which is helpful for our trading. Sometimes there's nothing to look at, there's nothing there, but sometimes you get a banner like that, and that kind of tells you, okay, Japan's inflation's up, maybe we should put the Japanese yen on our radar, right? And we have the overnight Dow Jones Industrial Average up 0.14%, barely moving. S&P up 0.75%, NASDAQ up 1.38%, Russell 2000 up as well. And the fear index, the VIX, 16.87. And let's look at, what we look at normally. Gold. And it's at the futures price, we saw 43.66, up 1 and almost 0.75%. Silver is up as well, up 0.2%. And so that looks good too. Asian markets, still sleepy, right? Pre-market, looks like things are going to be down. We take profit ahead of Friday. going into the holiday week, right? And no other anything else, anything major. We do have we do have an armada surrounding Venezuela. That's a war. Sometimes the markets don't like war, right? Let's go ahead and get to the let's go to take we're gonna take a quick look-see at all righty then. I'm trying to pull up. Yeah, I looked up all those trades have closed, and that was really nice, right? After taking a bath on that one trade, we made up for it, and we it's all relative, You lose $500,000, make $1 million. That's how she goes sometimes, right? Uh, not for everyone. The people lose $500,000, you're probably like, people jump out the window for less, right? But you don't have to if you have the right system, right? So that's the big hit we took, right? And then we had mostly wins, right? And then I came back, $75,000 win, and then that 1.4 million holding that overnight. It got down there, and then there's the dollar yen. I mean, the Aussie dollar trade I did. I did an Aussie dollar trade. This look at the heat map. Saw the heat map. I knew it wasn't gonna move very much, so I went real heavy on that to get $700. But there's a dollar yen, 753. Not bad, right? All right, so I'm going to leave that account alone today, and we're going to use a MT4 account, and I'll show you how actually use TradingView and the MT4 together in order to. So I'm going to actually use a $5,000 account here, and we're going to see how much we can make in that, right? So I'm going to use people say, do I really need TradingView? You do, because the MT4 is not really wasn't really designed for charts, right? In fact, it's more of a they really don't put a lot of good stuff in there to help traders. In fact, their MACD are the predictive function. Those things don't show up very clearly because they don't want it to, right? Oh, so let's go ahead and look what we got here. Dollar yen. There is our dollar yen there, and we can see it is rallied. Nice little cluster down there. Oh, nice rally, right? And we are rallying on the 3-minute as well. Nice uptrend. Oh, yeah, that looks pretty sweet right now, actually. Maybe I'm gonna go with that. Fibonacci from the low, swing low of 155.55 was a low. And I would like to see, price pull back, give us a nice pullback, like a slingshot. We got a break of trend line. I'm going to go long 55.69. And if we can get about 3-4 pips out of that, where is that? Way up there, right? Let's see. 3 pips. Well, 69 cents, $66.90 a pip on the dollar yen. So you got to go a little farther to get that. Okay. Okay, it's doing a little bit of a pullback there. Okay. Ooh, okay, no worries. We'll just keep that on. I'm gonna put a stop in there. I don't want to get below the it's gonna be a 1-to-1. Maybe we try to get 4 pips out of that for $400. I just run everything up, right? Okay, and then we can try that again. Okay. Anyway, well, that one is a little underwater right now, but yeah, uptrends in these other. I mean, this one, I'm looking at that big giant candle in the 15-minute. I'm like, we might get some more. We're inside of this candle here, right? So that's looking pretty good. Yeah, my name's Dr. Greg McLeod. For those of you who are watching me on YouTube, and a big happy howdy do to you. And thank you so much for joining me on this our Asia session trading. And so good so I'm gonna check out the VIP, see who's in the room today. And I see Lisa, lovely Lisa's here. Good day to you, Lisa. And we have Ray Lamar and Jay Lee, and some others are coming. And we're filling up the room. We use a multi-time frame analysis in Pip and Run. If you ever wanted to find out more about Pip and Run, you can reach out to me. You can type in the chat box and say, hey, I want to take our quiz, take our wonderful quiz to find out how to become a professional trader, and that will help you a lot. And so let me go ahead and I'll put that link out there. But let's take a look at gold. Gold, the shiny metal. Oh, there's our breakout. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Come on. Already. There we go. We can get paid already. How's that possible? Oh my God. But yeah, praise God. Um, oh, that's what I'm looking for. We gotta have some sound effects to go with this, right? Right. I love Jim Cramer's soundboard. I think somebody told me that there's other sounds. Maybe for next year I'll research maybe a soundboard with I like there we go. Yeah, there we go.
Bye, bye, bye.
Right. All right, all right, all right. All right. Let's go. Let's go get gold. Oh, gold is dropping, popping, dropping. Look at that. Lower swing highs, lower swing lows. Small body candle, maybe get a little bit of a rally back up so we can short it on the way down. Let's it's dropping already, huh? All right. Dropping down to those old support levels. Look at that big fat candle right there. We need to get inside that. We need to get up in that, right? Make sure we got the right. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot the deputy. Okay. It's dropping. I need to always tell my students, like, look, don't sell on red. Wait till you get some green and then reload, and we'll move these levels all the way. Well, these are my classic levels. These are actually pretty good. I'll make new levels though. All right. There we go. There we go. Come on. Let's find the peak of the peak high for the last say hour or so was 43.36.82. Gonna take my fib from that peak high and then take it down to this low 43.27.72. And there we go. I'm looking for a rebound up toward maybe 43.31.24 and look to enter on the short. We'll see. We got the big what's going on here? Move you up, move you down, moving in, moving out. Let's go, baby. All right. Nowhere to run to, baby. Nowhere to hide. Check trend line break with a wick. I don't know. Trend line break with a wick. Don't trust it. Maybe this is A, B, C. I'll redraw my trend line. Thinking about taking a long, but look at that. I'm in a downtrend though, There we go. Parabolic move. Come on. If you're on your phone, you're probably, oh, look at those uptrends. Like, no, it's I like having lots of space on the I mean, I admire people that can trade on their phones. I think they're special people that can do that. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right. I got my MT4 somewhere. So here's that. Where's the gold? Okay. Where's the gold? It's at the very bottom. Okay. Come on. Takes a little while to load. Come on, you better load before this trade gets ready to a 1 minute chart, only 1 minute. Because I'm using a 15-second chart. They don't have 15-second charts in MT4. So I use the 15 seconds as my entry, right? Right now we're rallying against the trend, right? We're gonna sit and wait in the bushes to ambush it, right? See on the okay, so this is the MT4, right? So looks pretty solid there, right? Ooh, I got this auto trend line thing going too, right? There we go. Small body candle, and then I should have some. Well, I'm gonna. Well, I use a 0.1 size, so that's what I do with the smaller accounts. Small body candle. Looking for a trend line break. Oh, there it is. So I'm going to hit it. Come on, and then hit it right. Sell. Oh, yes. Okay, and sell. Oh, okay. Then all right. So there we go. Ooh, so it's itching up a little bit, right? Oh, where you go? Come on back. Come on back. All right. Okay. So you almost count it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe tag the down $18. And then I'm going to target the old low. Let's say come back to the old, right? Like $27, right? So here we go. We're tagging that. And so my first shot at it was, I really needed to see I have two moving averages here. I have a 5 and 8 or 5, 9. And I want to need a cleaner break of that trend line with a break of structure, right? And cool. You can see that we got a small bodied candle. So you've got inside day. And it's almost like seeing into the future. So let's see. $43.31. I really don't know this. I could do that. I want more chart space there. There we go. There we go. Drop, baby. Drop.
Sell, sell, sell.
Okay. Well, you can almost little count down a little 1, 2, big 3, a little 4, maybe a little 5, or this could be our little ABC there. This is our 5 period moving average on the 5-minute chart, superimposed on the 15-second chart. Ooh, spiking up. New high in price, lower high. We got some momentum switch there, right? And then sometimes I'll put a third on. I can see a break of structure. We're making it a little bit of higher high. Okay, so we're going to the value zone to the top of that, probably that the 9-period moving average at the top at 43.3223. Small body candle inside day, inside Harami, giving birth to a red candle. Pulling back. We broke above the red line is the 38% retracement. And let's see if we broke the 38% retracement. We can break down. Little drop, little rise there. Ooh, just surging again. I'm gonna take my trend line. Oh, readjust my trend line there. Well, things not walking. It's walking. Like Christopher Watkins. Okay. Oh, 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 oh. 43.31. Let's strengthen some of that thing. Maybe move this over a little bit like this, and then move this over here so I can see the price. There we go. 82 by 80, 31. It's so fast. Can't even say it. Wow, 430, 433.32. Small body candles. It's straining. Momentum's falling. This is a 200 SIP moving average. It's 200 on the 15-second and the 9-period moving average on the 5-minute chart. They kind of match. We have the 200 SIP moving average on most of our charts. Is a demarcation of bearishness versus bullishness, and we should be coming down. Like, come on down, bro. All right, so now we got a clean. That's a nice break there. Right, might get a bounce from the 38% retracement. Come on down. All right. Alternative count, this could be a big 3, and this could be 4. Could go a little higher, but I'm thinking 3, 4, 5, and our system's really simple. We count to 5. We know our ABCs. See how long this takes. We got in at what? This is 2:22:45, and it's 29. So we've been here 7 minutes. 7 minutes. 7 minutes too long. Or nice rounding hook pattern, and use our sophisticated charting that we have a established high and established low. We move this down a little bit, and then I can take a Fibonacci expansion from that high to the low, and maybe back up to, I guess, here. Ooh, one more, because that was the 5, 3, 4, 5. Okay. All right. So it's breaking on the other side. We have the makings of a head and shoulders, shoulder, head, and maybe we need a formal right shoulder. 15-minute has a Harami, which is kind of could be bullish. And we do have the prices penetrating the 5/8 moving averages there. And there we go. Do you see what I see? A star, burning, burning bright. Is that, I mean, I might just go, I'm going to do actually. Yeah. I'm just gonna put a small position on there. Because I just see it, right? Or our MT4 is what put a small position on there, right? Just to track it. It's at 94 down, $9.40 down. So they should kind of match within like this 10 times. This is actually 10 times the size of this. Oh, you can't see it. Okay. Oh, there you go. You can't see. Oh, there we go. Oh, okay. Let me I'll leave that. Delete. And delete. Now we can see this up like this. Like, ah, don't do that. Don't try to join. No. Arf, 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 arf. There we go. You can't see that. Okay. You can see that, right? Make it like this, F11, and then go like this. Okay. That way I can go all the way to the top, and then you can see the positions that I have open. If the angle this came up, this looks like air 1B or 2, right? And we could see a break north, right? Oh, I can move this, huh? Yeah. Well, like that. Oh, I just want to do that. So yeah, time to mark trend lines usually they usually hug the price like that, but this is an auto. It overruled me when I tried to move it like that across the top. The candles, they put it back this way. So air 1B or 2, air 1B or 2, C or 3 later, see maybe another drop. I keep this like that. Oh, what was that? Got something. All right. Wants to rally. You have a looks like a bear flag. I can do this. Yeah, I think I can. Yeah, bear flag. So that's what we're looking for. A drop like that. That's the plan. No, the plan messes up if we get above here, right? A small body candle. Now there's a oof. And now the top of the market trend lines collapse down. It'll break back at the 200 something moving average. Oh. Ooh, okay. Maybe a long wick liquidity sweep. Trap. Nice little trap there. That came up to a Fibonacci as well. You can draw a fib from here to here. Maybe price rallied up. And I know there's a 100% expansion target probably takes us like around 43.29 just by eyeballing it. But I'm looking for the big enchilada. We come back and retest the low that this is a slingshot for a bigger move southbound money train. Another long wick, tall candle. It's making successive lower highs. There we go. There we go. Go, baby. Go, baby. Go. And notice that we're entering the profit zone. We're break even. Oh, we're actually up on our MT4, $2.80. We got two positions on. Different brokers with different spreads and a little discrepancy, but our goal is the same, right? And then you can actually go here and then get your Fibonacci expansions from, well, no, let go. Hold it down and drop it, and then it matched. So let's see. Our 100% expansion is down here at 43.23. Now we can maybe take one. I have two positions on. Don't like trading view where everything is like one. I've got another whoop, no. No. Stop. Catch. Well, I get that other one. There's two of them right there. I guess I gotta type it in manually if I want that one. 43.27.45. Modify. And 43.27.45. And I'll modify that. And that way, one position, I have two positions. One will get out at the 100% expansion, 43.23.60, roughly. And then the other one will take profit at 43.27.45. So, yeah. Asia can be a little slow, but it's a perfect time to trade. I mean, it's 4:42 here on the West Coast and about 7:41 East Coast. So if you came back from work and you finished your day, say hello to the kids, kiss the wife, have some dinner, And instead of sitting in front of Netflix, binge watching Game of Thrones or something, or Squid Games, you can pull up a chart around this time and make some money, right? You don't have to get in a car and go drive an Uber or do a DoorDash, because you'll probably make more in 2 hours with me than you will on a DoorDash. Or yep, $6.70 on one trade, $6.80 in the other. Total of $18.50. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Let's. Oh, we actually our other. We hit the profit target on that. Look at that. Ooh. There we go. $10, you know. 20, $21. If you don't get a tip, you know. It does, so it doesn't really matter the size. I mean, it's the same move. If I put one on or 10 on or 10,000 on, it's the same strategy, right? If I put a 0.1 on, well, you know, that's better than a sharp stick in the eye, right? Now, it's we got in the trade at 222, and say 722. So it's 22 minutes to make $26. Yeah, not bad, right? I mean, you do a calculation, you figure out how much is that per hour, right? Come on down. There we go. Get paid. Pay me. Pay me. Hit me. Big one. Bullish, bearish engulfing. Tag it. Ooh, 87% to target. Don't want to go to Walmart. Look at that. So close. Ooh, it's rallying against the trend right there in the 15-second chart. There we go. $50. To show you guys what's possible, that you don't have to have a ton of money to make money in this market. Sean, there he is. What's up, Sean? Yeah. What the? What's up? Sean has been a member of Tip and Run for many years. One of our top students. He's a grad chapter. King Blueberry. There we go. Let's get paid. Let's all get paid. $2.70, right? It depends on the size. There we go. Oh, come on. Spread. Really? Hit me. Oh, come on. This thing should close out now, right? I'm closing this baby out. There. There we go. Yeah, that was pretty good, right? I might close this one out. It's only like $3, right? But don't despise small beginnings. We took one off and we $60 on one. We got we start off a $5,000 account, and you know, and I want to take this. How about that? There we go. Doesn't make any noise. So, I mean, that's a 1%, 1% on your money, right? Right? You got it at 22, we got it at 46. So 24 minutes to make $60 roughly, right? 100% expansion still. We made a new low. Let's get back to our you can see what we did, right? On the trend line break, took it down, and we made money. We set the 200 simple moving average on this one here. Look at that, it's 15-minute chart. And we can reload, refresh, reload, do the same thing, rinse, wash, and repeat. See if we can make some more money. Not done yet, maybe. 100% expansion is 43.2285 here. Right, right there, right? I just grab this and I just put there, right? So we got out of that, right? Like Bugs Bunny stepping out of the airplane before it crashes. Bah! Parabolic move to the upside. Take a Fibonacci off from the last swing high. This was the last swing high. Go from the bottom to the top like a Drake song spinning backwards. From the bottom to the top and now we're here. Trend line break, color change. Oh, no, forgot we're on MT4. Right. Okay. Do that again. Let's see. Let's let her rock and roll. Well, put two on again, right? I mean, when I worked as a teacher, I made $175 a day for 8 hours of work. Those are good old days. Well, things didn't cost that much back then, right? Do it again. Trend line break, color change. Got another color change. Look at these little small. I could wait a little bit more to this. I got a really good break. If I get this thing against the wall, trend line break, color change, and it starts really building momentum, I could be a little bit more aggressive and open a few more positions. But right now it's retracing. And if it gets a little higher, maybe attacking the moving average again at 4,329.77. Also got make sure that I'm move this up. Okay, we're down $20, right? Okay. Rallying. I got my arrow here. That's where I got and really need a bigger, more substantive, what do you call it? Red line break. Thing is, so if you are looking to improve your trading, if you're watching on YouTube, I have a really great gift for you for this Christmas. It's a special quiz report that analyzes, we have analyze your trades and then analyze your, how you approach your trades, and it can help you become a better trader. Oh, okay, we are rallying back up then. We broke the trend line, but we broke it in green. I'd like to break it in red. I think I see a red one coming right now. No, still green here. All right. It's kind of climbing. So I just pinned it in the chat. Take our free 60-second trader type quiz to discover your strengths, your weaknesses, and the number one thing holding you back as a trader, right? And then you'll get sent a complimentary report that will give you insights into how to improve your trading. Okay. And we are rallying back up into our zone. No red candles. Probably not yet. Not yet. I'm seeing one. I'm seeing one behind my line. And there's one there. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put a third one on right there. Okay. Oh, zoom into that 4330 area. And I guess we're moving sideways for a bit on the higher time frames, which I don't have a gander at those. I need to arrange that, get rid of our SMH4 chart there. And then there we go. We want to have our we have that long wick that's kind of a doji, long-legged doji. Top of the channel. And reach it one more time. Oh, chat. Oh, it's 5 new chats. Okay. Okay. Yeah, if the higher time frame is like moving sideways, and we could have, we could have taken that long on a crossover and taken that, and that would have been a goodly amount of pips too. We could take, it'd been $30 the other direction too. I wanted to just ride out the big down move that we're in. We're bouncing off that's a Fibonacci there from that high. And usually the higher it rises, the bigger the fall. $43, $30, $85, $86. The time to mark indicator has it draws these lines. Sometimes they're pretty accurate. Here we go. We have a break. All right. Let's go. Small body red candle. And I would set, oh, this is an H4 right here. Like, what's going on here? I need a new chart. I need a new chart. I need a new chart. New chart. Metals. It's a USD. And Foursquare positioning. There we go. There we go. So the third position we added is up $9.20. And we can actually use this. So we're seeing this in the sideways consolidation. We got longs and shorts on both sides, but this long wick here is pretty bearish. This Pinocchio bar, we're up $16, $17.50. Okay, and we are moving on down. Can't really see it. 1 minute chart. Okay, we're in the money and everything, right? And I'm gonna take that. There we go. Hey, $108, right? Was that 2%? Not bad, huh? No, $108, not bad. Whoa. You're showing way too much, huh? Showing all my what's going on, Mr. Stuck. Ooh. All right. Okay, move that one. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. What was the 100% expansion target? Oh, it's right there. 43, 22, 85. That's it. Damn, we hit it. Very extreme move. Parabolic. Parabolic move. Small body candle. We're going to get ready to reverse this baby. Reverse the engines. No. Long wick. I'm going to set my what's going on here? I can't do anything with it. Ah, stuck. Really? Oh, the platform jammed. Like, it's too much going on. I'm gonna close it. Close it. Close the window. Oh my goodness, I wanted to get long. Let's do it. Come on. Come on. Oof. Yeah. Come on. Oh. Mm, wow. It's stuck. It won't move. It's I snap. Okay. No worries, no worries. I would get long right now. I was trying to go long, and it was like, you know, trading. I just hit the thing. Well, come on. I'm a little stuck. Well, it's not great advertisement for MT4. Okay. A or one, B or two. And meanwhile, this thing is stuck and not moving. Okay. Loads window. All right. No worries. Get another shot at it, right? Kind of glad I didn't get in that, right? A or one, B or two. I've been out, in and out super fast. It she won't move. Like, okay. Ah, oh, oh. Uh, oof. I would pull the trigger on this, right? I can't. Oh, man. We'll just guess what? Guess what we're gonna do? Huh. Really? I'll get long. Trying to. Oh, no, that's the wrong one. Okay, that's my MT5 and close window, open window. Oh, come on! It's the train is leaving the station. That is chaffing. Oh, I see. I'm trying to get long in this thing. Will not let me do it. I'm gonna close this out, take my $1,000, right? Wow. It won't move. Oh, there. And now it's moving. I was gonna put like 10 orders in, but finally. I know, isn't it? Oh, it's shot. I tried to I open that second chart up. Let me close that up. Oh, now it's loading orders in that I put in. It's like delayed. Oh, come on. Really? Ah, we're up. Can't see it. I'm just gonna stay here, right? There we go. There we go. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Go, baby, go, baby, go. Take it. Take it. All right. This is, I guess it doesn't like me. Okay. It's one of I just want to see what's going on there. Small body candle. Okay. Pull back. Trend line break. Oh, I'm gonna hit it. Why don't do this? It won't close it out. I'll close this window out. Make this a bigger. Okay. How would Mm, okay. This doesn't like Sean says MT4 desktop freezes all the time for me. I keep phone app ready at all times. MT4, I only have candles and no more because it crashes. Yeah. It almost when I was going to do the reversal on the buy, it just went like it knew that I was like gonna hit it, right? And oh, look at the target. It gave me the time to mark, gave me a target at 43, 35, 50. All right, it's pulling back. I might have too many tabs open. Start closing things down here. Okay. Air one, beer two. See you three later. Can't see that. No. I make it smaller like that, and then drag it up like that, so you guys can see. Okay, a floating balance there. And we could kind of see what's going on over here too. Okay, I'm gonna put another one on. There we go. I got three, and then we've got a nice little pullback by my Fibonacci expansion target. Oh, that would be perfect to the wick, right? 100% expansion, 43, 30, 75. I'll take some of that. That's another $50. Hey now, let's get paid, baby.
Bye, bye, bye!
Come on. All right, we're just gonna chill with some water. Good to stay hydrated. And typically you make 2 to 3% per day. You're in the top 10% of all traders. It all depends on what size account you have. If you have a $5,000 account and make 3%, well, that's $150, right? So we made $150 in 1 hour and 12 minutes. Like $100 an hour. That's not bad. Some people got to work a long time to make this, knocking on doors, driving through traffic, make you a slave and work you to death to make this. And I've never seen a whole episode of 2.5 Men with Charlie Sheen, right? And I saw the very first episode when his brother moves in and brings the kid along, and the brother asked him something and says, Mom thinks you're a failure. And Charlie Sheen goes, I live in a house in Malibu by the beach. I make more money than the hours I work. I make a picture of margaritas, and I hang around the beach all day. I mean, I make more money for so few hours. The way he said that, he just rolled it off. It was almost like Wall Street, rich enough to have your own jet, rich enough to waste time. It was almost like that one, because he's single, he's got his, beach pad and this kid and his dad comes in, to live with him. Oh, and of course he says something about sleeping with all the women he wanted, but I'm not into that, right? But just having that free lifestyle, there's people who are living a free lifestyle, a laptop lifestyle, a lifestyle without stress, a lifestyle that money is not a problem. Money is not a problem anymore, right? Telling a story about Mark Cook, how Mark Cook said that he traded, he blew up his account, but he immediately got a job. He took a job that wasn't going to demand too much of his intelligence and too much of his time. So he started washing dishes. Oh, but you're so smart, you're so qualified. It's like, no, I just need enough money to get enough money together, get me about $1,500, $2,000 together, get me. And he went down and got him a futures account. And then he started trading that account. And then when he made enough money, he quit that washing those dishes and then he went back to trading, right? Because he had a skill, right? He just didn't have any capital because he had lost the capital, right? But they have that kind of confidence that, and back then, there wasn't like a Wi-Fi yet to like look, hook into a dial-up. Now it's so much easier now. And if you're like Sean, who's a phone trading expert, well, then everyone has a computer basically in their pocket. It was able to pull back here, so we got 3 positions, but we're not going to put any more on. Maybe a pullback to some Fibonacci levels, some support levels. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Oh, there we go. He didn't wait for me. Like, wait for me. Came down to the 38% retracement, right? Seller stepped in, buyer stepped in there. Buyers had money waiting. Look, boom, 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 right? I'm going to take that. $20, right? The buyers breaking out. Let's do it. There we go. You keep going. I'm going to take that. I'm going to take one of them off. There we go, right? I'll take that one too. All right. There we go. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Make sure you get that free pizza at the door. Got a pullback. You don't even see the pullback in the 1 minute chart, but on the 15-second chart, it's clear as day, right? I'm getting ready to pull the trigger on this baby again, right? Why? Because I got a target up here, the 200 sub moving out. There we go. Hit me. Hit me. Here we go. So we broke out consolidation. We got a flag pattern. I said flag, right? I don't know what you guys are thinking, right? Take that flag pattern. Well, stop. Double click, like that. I just want you to, I want you to want me. There we go. Well, there's 100% expansion. I got some confirmation there. Trend line break, color change. Got a little early. I mean, got one green candle. Yeah, it fakes me out. It gives me one green candle. Like, I want 2 green candles, right? Ooh, you got me. I see a doji. See spinning top doji. Little wick on the either side. Oh, well, that's a full body candle. I'm just gonna chill out. I got, I've got, you know, the 300 ounces of gold right here, sitting right here, right on margin. $80 a contract. Right, so $240 in margin, $259 in margin side up in that, right? And in Pippin, that's why I have you guys do so many trades in simulation, so you can practice this and see it for yourself that it does work. Because it's kind of hard to stick with a trade when you see these droopy candles and you go, oh wow, when you sell, and then it goes up, right? But you understand that there's usually a pullback before an expansion. It's almost like a philosophy of life, there's always, you think, so you're trying to do something and something bad happens, but then something good happens as a result that's better than expected, right? Ooh, we want to keep making higher lows, and we don't know we have an A, B, C. That could be a 1, 2, the alternative count to wipe out our gains, which would suck, right? I'm not really looking at the higher time frames. Everything's covered up. I really need to have the other. I've had another chart. It was messing up. It wouldn't move, right? So I'm just gonna sit this out as a one big 1 and one big 2. I'm not gonna add any more to it. We get a reversal. All right. Let me go to objects list. To get an objects list, you get so many objects, you can go Control A and delete and clean everything up a bit, right? And then you can looking for that. We can take this one instead. Right. So we blew through the 38 and we blew through the 50. We're retagging 618. And we don't like this. Oh, yeah. Now you the ABC, then 1, and then maybe a 2 up. Well, this thing go all the way down. Wave 2 can come back down and retest the old low. is not what we want, but the market doesn't care what we want. The market gives us what it gives us, but we are sitting at 323.07, small body candles. If we can break out of this downward channel on the 15 seconds, it's kind of grayed out, but it's coming hard. Okay. Really hard. Shake out the weak holders. Stop. Dead pan stop is 4 pips below the low at 43.1985. We got small body Harami candle and prices dropping to the 88.6 Fibonacci of last resort. And oh, we got a long wick. That's a dagger shot right there. 3, 4, 5. We broke out of where is our 5-minute? And I'm gonna move all objects. Control A, delete, and let's take this from the big giant Fibonacci here, right? See where we are in relation to that. Now, long wick of the 88.6. And it's like our 8 o'clock money train. Long wick of the 88.6. Buyer stepping in hard. No reversal showing. Okay, small body candle. Reversal maybe on the way. Cavalry is coming in. Not 88.6 being challenged. 100% expansion is at 43.07. Another long wick. And then there is a, okay. The 88.6, but they close below it. Well, inside day candle or Harami. Not looking good. Kind of want to see it's a stacked up continuation there. We did have penetration outside the bands, the moving average bands. That's our 5. That could be our A, our B. It's coming in with so much velocity though. Like to kind of see smaller candles showing a some buyers stepping in. Like, hey, this is a great deal. Come on, guys, throw your weight behind this thing. Let's go. You know what? We're get a little electric shock, Got a couple of standard deviations from the mean. There's something we used to back in the day. We used to use something called Bollinger Bands. You can see where we're clustering, kind of trading within the band, and then broke outside the band. They usually get a break outside the band. Usually prices snap back to the midpoint, which would be a break even move at 43.28. That long wick doji on the 15-second looks pretty constructive. $8.27. Looking for buyers, looking for love in all the right places. No, that's in the wrong places, in all the right places. Flat consolidation. Oh, price tripping back down toward the low. And at the 88.6 again, revisiting that area. I'll revisit, maybe a double bottom. 43.15, 09, 07, 04. Ooh, 14 and a break. So last bit of support comes in at this area here, 43.07.40. Looks pretty bad for the home team. Walking outside, and man, this broke south. So we're at that 100% expansion. Bottom of the range. Oh, no, go back. I don't want to do anything. Let me just bring this up here, move that back there, right? And we're at the bottom of this extreme Bollinger Band. And when we hit Bollinger Band extremes, we've seen big, huge moves to the upside. So all our fibs are the last fib is the old low, which is the fib itself. We do have a what's the predictive function is lighting up. You see, we got extremes outside of the band. We have reversals. I don't normally use Bollinger Bands unless I've got myself in a bind, you know, where like, okay, well, where are we? You know, we've exhausted everything that well, that we know. And so looks like mean reversion. Many, there are bots that actually trade on mean reversion. Forty-three, 13, 28. Yeah, actually, after you make 1,000,004, yeah, this is. I'm not really worried because this is a this is a demo account here. You know, it's like okay. However, there was, the bearish continuation. Really, this is a big giant. A right, B, and we had our C drop right. So that was it. And the big crest here was our C or 3. So it was C. C. with A, B. Well, this was weird outside. It's moved maybe like news driven 1655. I don't know. That is I don't know why after all these years. I mean, I'm a MT3. I trade on MT3, MT3, MT4, now the MT5. And after all these years, they have never changed the time, right? They never allow you to put your local time zone. And most platforms, whether it's C Trader or Trade Locker or whatever, you could put your local time. You know, the old FXCM Trade Station 2 allowed you to put your local time in. I got something called local time bot or something like that. Yeah, there we go. That's 2020. That's 820, right? Right there. So this big run up happened this morning around 11 o'clock. I'm not sure what was going on. 11 o'clock. I was probably 11 o'clock Eastern time. I was asleep, definitely in bed. DCA. Yeah, might have to do. Might have to do. Yeah, DCA with this is pretty compelling, right? Just needed the you can get real in a sticky mess if it continues, but we're at old support. And we were in a real mire, sideways mire, right? Up to here, right? And then we dropped off and broke out of this narrow consolidation in the Bollinger Band. We went from big, high volatility, and then we narrowed to small volatility. And from small volatility, we got large volatility, right? So same thing here. We had small volatility, narrow range, narrow range, narrow range, then breakout. Big breakout, right? An ABC breakout. Here we go. Trend line break, color change. We can, yeah. We need to break 43.15.68, and there's probably stops there where the price breaks the 43.15 area, price will just accelerate, right? Right now, the bears are trying to hold on. We're gonna take a shot at the bears. Man, there you go. The bears, right? Come on, bulls.
Bye, bye, bye! All aboard!
Okay. Look, triple wicks, 1, 2, 3. 3 wicks. Is that 3? Wait, 3. 3 wicks at the old support area. Buyers stepping in. Jay Lee's throwing those big lots on, Hey, Greg, I'll help you out. I'm going to throw a couple of $100 million in gold on there. They're manipulators. They're manipulating the market. What we got? I'll see our see the DCAs are going up, right? I know. It's not like an airline. DC-11, right? McDonnell Douglas, right? DCA. There we go. If we break 15, I'll probably load the boat. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 15. Okay. I mean, we don't even see, if you look at the 1 minute chart, you don't see anything that's telling you to get into this trade, right? But you look at 15 seconds, you can see granular. You can basically, we're inside that candle, right? We're inside that 1 minute candles swimming around, right? And we got some money, right? We got some $21, $21, right? That's going to this keeps going up. And I mean, all we need is one green candle on the 5 minute chart. And we'll that's 8:40 is when we'll get our next 5 minute candle. It's 8:38 now. We got about 2 minutes. And then if we get a green candle, then that's going to alert the other people. Go, oh wow, this thing is actually moving, right? And start sending an alert while us little guys scalping on them. There we go. There we go. All right. We broke the high. We hit the stops, right? Bear stops are buy orders. So now we got a short squeeze rally, and our DCAs are all positive. We're less negative, right? I mean, I can lighten the load. Sometimes what I'll do is I'll go ahead and take that fat one off, right? Take the fat one off, right? Off. Yeah, this thing is freezing. Come on. You know why? They want everyone to switch to MT5. So there's like clunk out, you know. Look at that. Got that green candle. Got that greenie. Look at that. Ooh. Take you off. I'm harvesting. Oh, take it. Sit back and air one. I'll get a beer two. And can't really see what's going on here. All right. Typical double bottom target is 43.44 or 43.34, which is this area right here, right? So this we're looking for a price to get back up in this zone, 618 zone, and you know that's a good bit of cash right there, you know. Yeah. Oh well, look at this thing. It's coming off the zero line, you know. Yeah, you better get down there, you know. Get down there. Stop showing yourself, exposing yourself. Right. Trend line break, color change. No, I know Ox is fine. It's it's difficult to create a demo account with Ox. It's easier to make one with Trader's Way. It's just they can be kind of. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that right? Okay. Come on. You sit back. Yeah. And meanwhile, those are my DCAs, and look, like these are less negative. So again, penetration of we penetrated the Bollinger Band, right? And usually penetrations lead to pretty big rallies. Doesn't matter, just maybe sticking with it. And then another penetration of the band. Rubber band, man. Do 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 do. Rubber band, man. Okay, there we go. So you get that penetration of the band and reversal. Penetration of the band, reversal. So, I'll pull them back a little bit. See if we can limit out of all of these by 9 o'clock, or at least get them pretty much in the profit, and we can close them all out, and we can finish out our 2025 with green. Love green, I love that lovely shade of green. These are our older trades. Now, see, this is the difference between trading at an offshore broker and a US broker. A US broker will not allow you to close out trades which are older, right? It's called the FIFO rule. FIFO, F-I-F-O. First in, first out, which is effed up, right? No, but the FIFO rule. The FIFO rule means you have to close out the losers before you close out the winners, right? And so that's supposed to be consumer protection, to protect you. And look, you can stop protecting me, right? I'm going to go offshore. So I would not be able to open up these other trades and be able to rescue this position with DCA, right? So if you're trying to do this with Oanda or Forex.com, ain't going to happen. First of all, you're not going to get the kind of leverage to even control this much gold, and you're not going to be able to use to get out of the FIFO rule. Here we go. 43.19, 18.19. New green candle. We have our third green candle, or second green candle, right? On a 5-minute chart, right? Our DCA positions that you hear people on Wall Street. I mean, and DCA is not a guarantee. I mean, if you're on the wrong direction, you DCA, you're going to blow up, right? And I've done that many times, right? But if you have a knowledge of the count, of the wave count, you increase your odds of success, because now you're moving with see, look, all those are DCAs, right? And so look, my negative is only 158. So if I closed everything off, I would still keep half, my equity would be 51.74 still. So you can use DCA to heal your position. And be less negative. You may not get it all. You might not get it all back. But in this case, we are, because why? We have a double bottom pattern with multiple. We have buyers stepped in strongly at the Bollinger Band reversal, previous low, and so I'm thinking we get back to the 200 at least, the 618. There's tight consolidation. So I have that confidence because I've seen price action do this over and over and over again, that I have confidence. That's the great thing about this multi-C. I can get out there. You know what? Someone knows how to do it. I forget. I thought it was you. I thought you knew how to take a partial. See, look, I got these here. Look, I'm only down $11. Oh, it was down $11, right? I got to close everything out and been down $11, right? Again, I'm going to look for that push. Okay. So right in the channel. Bollinger Bands, you have basically two 20-period moving averages, and then a middle part that's two standard deviations from the center line. So the center line, the 20, right? And then two standard deviations above. And so the Bollinger Bands usually contain about 80-90% of the price actions contained within the bands. But when you get prices outside the bands, that usually is a powerful trade signal. I think that was part of our old strategy. We had something called the Forex, the real Forex cash machine back then, right? With the multiple Bollinger Bands. We used to call it peanut butter and jelly. We used to have parabolic SAR dots and things like that. But you never. So if you marry the Bollinger Bands with your wave count and with your patterns, you have a really powerful system. It just makes your charts look like crap. It's like, yeah, all this stuff going on here. It's like, got this, got that, it's drawing lines. Look, tight consolidation, small body candles, breakout. Pay me, big one, monkey, big one. Make each one of these like $150 each, that's $150. They get like 10%, a 10% from an evening be nice, huh? That'd be nice. You buy a new handbag. Oh no, I don't need a handbag, but I mean, if you're a woman, you can buy some pair of shoes. Nice. Come on. See the wave count. Come off the wave count. If this was 5, this is A. A might go a little way. This is all A. We're at 320. Yeah. Look, 40 cents. I'm gonna harvest some of that. If I can, let me. Oh, come on, baby. Look, spinning. There we go. Look at that. Look at the $28. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Pay me. Pay me. Oh, Spinning. Another 25 bucks. Come on. Come on. Oof. Oh, I don't want to see that. Let's close it. Oh, 33. Come on. Take it. There we go. Come on. There we go. Give me that one. Give me that one. Look at this. Okay, I got these three knuckleheads right here, right? Oh yeah. Come on. Forget we've got a little bit of a pullback with some red candles, I'm on thin ice, I'm in my grade of C trade, right? With oscillators in the overbought area. But I can hold on a little bit longer, but that bird in hand, it's worth. Jay Lee, 10% capital growth, a session is elite trader status. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah. Got these guys. Come on. They kept the little guys on, but three green candles. 8:54. Got 6 minutes. 6 minutes, 10%, 6 minutes. I think we did 10%. It's like 11% now, right? It's not possible, based on Wall Street.
Hey Doc,
Yes. Question.
hey, so how do you determine when to kind of add let's just say change the lot size. Let's say you start at a point oh 0.02 or, or a point oh 0.05 or maybe not a point oh 0.01 or a point oh 0.02, and then, let's just say you add 40% to your account. Is that just should you just stop? Or if it's still looking like when the trades are still, kind of looking good, how do you know when this, do you stop at 40 or do you keep going? Things like that.
Oh, I mean, so 40, like,
Because the reason I ask is because that last trade, when it went south, it got ugly for me. So I'm just wondering, when do you kind of say, okay, let me just hold it, or when you get high, when you've profited, let's just say, like I said, maybe 40%, 50%, and not always 40%. Like they just said, 10% in a session is,
yeah, yeah,
that's
it's
great. That's
different. It's a
amazing.
stop. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. You give yourself, a rest, a break, a stop. That's why I'm not trading the other account. It was like,
Mhm.
you make 1,400,000 a night. It's like I'm in demo mode now, bro. You know, I, I'm not gonna, get TUI and start doing some whack. It's like, nah,
Yeah.
I'm good. Yeah.
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe it was just TUI.
Oh, you gave back some?
Huh?
You didn't get back some, did you?
Yeah, I got back some. I'm actually, yeah, I'm up on this right now a little bit,
Okay.
but basically, I'm back at where I started. I'll put it to you like that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me get out of here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Boom. Let me take those. But yeah, so I'm back where I started.
Okay.
But
Yeah. Yeah.
I was up pretty substantially, before that trade kind of went
Before
south.
the drop. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, look at it, and, I mean, that's where if I had a small account, I would have, hedged, which I'm not a fan of hedging, but I'll open like equal size of the other one, and kind of like you're right. So it's
Gotcha.
like I got two going north, and this thing is dropping like crazy, and I'm running out of capital. Then
Mhm.
I might just put two south, and then wait till it turns, hits a level, and then close out those others,
Mhm.
right? And then ride it back up.
And then would you DCA from there?
Yeah, and then try DC, depending on my capital. See, it all depends on the capital and the size that you start, right?
Right. Yeah, yeah. And that's the other, yeah, that is important because I
Yeah,
am starting with a smaller account, so it's
yeah,
not as
yeah. Or you might have to just cut it. You might say, look, that's, if
right.
I'm down, if it
Cut
breaks
those losses.
down, right? I had a 5K account. I knew that, I know that, hey, point one is not going to break a 5 grand account, right?
Mhm.
But point one is going to bust out a $200 account, $500 account. So I'm like at 0.01. Then I can write it out, zero,
Mhm.
zero it's $8 in margin, dollar a pip, so that's the when it starts getting rocky and it's rocky like this, I wouldn't want to go super heavy anyway, right? But I
Mhm.
mean, this is junk. This is junk. And then junk, I use smaller position size, right?
Mhm.
Now this is say it started to trend out. It came at a significant level. Here was kind of like, hey, look, and then it double topped right there, went top, top, and then drop, right? So that is
I guess we did start going, selling. That's
yeah, we did
our
start going
profession
selling.
selling.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
That was the
and
other
then start
part.
rally. Yeah, exactly. Kind of like what,
We forgot.
yeah, right. Kind of like, this is
It's going
breaking
up.
out some consolidation or something like that.
All right.
Uh, but anyway, good that you got back,
Yeah,
and
yeah. Yes. And it's still at this point, I mean, I'm kind of looking if this thing turns around, which if we get a trend line break here.
oh, yeah, back. Yeah, I mean, wave count three. This is our double bottom. We got double bottom 5, right? And then so we have an A move from the north side. So there should be a pullback, but I probably yeah. The typical double bottom target is that green barrier here. So we might just go all the way up to the green barrier. Yeah, and you're right, Jaylee. Hedging does take skill. I really wouldn't want to trading. You just let you do it, which is phenomenal. I but if I'm like doing a challenge account, I might throw a hedge on. Right, I hate hedging because getting out of the hedge is like especially if it's there's something fundamental that happened that caused the price to drop. You just don't want to be in front of it, in the middle of that, right? A little bit of correction, a little bit of pullback. Hey, okay, but like get a big, like you're dropping like $10, $20 at a time. It's horrid. Let's see if we can let's see, you got our shoulder and our head, and then maybe form another little shoulder, and then we'll break to the north side. Um, I got $2 here, $7 here. Okay. All right. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. $13. Yeah, I'll take that $13. $16. Look at this thing. Am I out? Oh, okay. Oh, I had another $19. Okay. Come on. Yeah, baby. And if this thing gets a break even to zero, I just close all these out, right? And I was like, I don't care. Just give me the zero. Give me the zero. Come on. There we go. Isn't that pretty? Isn't that pretty? Now we're breaking the band on the other side, right? Piercing the band. If I get like $1 on this, come on. I know it's 6:03, but 9 o'clock candle. Look at all this. Look at the stack of green candles we have from that low. I mean, we took the stacking red candles from the low too. Top of the channel. Now, if I close these stuff out, I still up 11%, right? There we go. Big one, big one, big bullish candle. Get me out of this. I just even just move it up. Give me a, like a take profit. Give me $1. Give me $2. $10. Make it 5,600 even, right? Right? I can. What? I don't even see it. 29. Give me $1. What is that? How much is that? How much is that? Oh, no, you don't. No, you don't. Well, I won't even trying to. It's like it goes to sleep. It seems like the platform goes to sleep like it. Oh, you want some information? Oh, okay. Well, let's crank it up. And then it goes to sleep. It's gonna go. Come on. Time to go. It will help. With water. Oh, you got slipped? Oh no. Look at you. Look at you show off. Jay Lee. Making that cheddar. Oh wow, yeah, $1.60. Trying to get out of that too. That's why I moved the take profit up a little bit. So if it spiked up, it'll limit me out. But nice. So you trade like point ones, point three. Oh, dang, you're just getting a little bold, a little frisky there, huh? 0.5. There we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 trades. 20 out of 21 for $601. That is 20, 21, 90%, right? 95. He had 95. Oof, I got a pullback. No. Slowing down. Air one, beer two. I know I wanted to click out of those. I'm tempted to put a DCA on it when it when this 15-second stops. And I got the one green candle. I need another bigger green candle than that. baiting me in. Come on, Greg, buy me. Oh, yeah, I'll take that. If it lets me. All right. Oh, no. See, it put an order in. I didn't even touch it. All right. All right. Let's go.
Bye bye bye!
Okay, well, $10. $10. Oh, no. I'll it slipped. Ah, it slipped me. It's okay. Really? Wow, it's so delayed. Oh, I got these here, right? Come on. Let me try. Get it. Didn't close it. Wow. It's all grayed out. I can't. Just gonna wait. Oh, this won't. Mm, let's- Move it. No. So get back up right here. It's delayed. Now move it. Now it's moved too far. Ah, ah. This- The 9/11, bigger candle here. Or 100% expansion. Did we have I thought we drew expansion targets on this. Well, anyway, at 43.34 is my target that we are Taking a long time to get there. Give it another 10 minutes here. Big crest, pull back. And let's get back to the old high. This is gonna be a 5-wave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. No. 1, 2, 3, 4. ABC 5. Wow. So the low is 43. This low here is 43, 23.59. See if we get double bottom. Jay, that's a good idea. Yeah, this was like a last minute kind of thing, you know. I'll plan better next time. Yeah, you can see this is not all MT4 accounts are created equally. Oh, local time indicator. Okay, well, there we go. Sean is chimed in. Oh. Okay, right click the chart and then go to indicator lists and take off the local time indicator slows things down. It is. I'm like, I clicked it and I haven't even, this hasn't even lit up yet. Really slowing it down. I can't even, no, I just wanted to delete it. All right, okay, it's still on. Like, wow. Ooh, that thing was using up some resources. Look at this. Look at that. Wow, it's alive. I thought my T4 is like busted. Wow, this thing is really crawling. I want to get this on camera, on video. And when it happens is I'll log off. It'll go, oh yeah, big. As soon as you close up the video, you'll have this giant, you know, I know. There we go. It's gonna get, a little aggressive with it. That usually helps. Big one. Monkey. Big one. Trend line break color change on this 1 minute. Struggling. Struggling. No struggle. Piece of cake. It's time now. mean, we have got a nice pullback. Oh, that's right. I can move it. Okay. I didn't want to touch it. There you go. There's a Fibonacci. 23% retracement. That's a pretty it's pretty aggressive as far as it's holding this support area. And if we put a Fibonacci expansion target or Fibonacci expansions, and if we call that a low, and then 100% is way at the top of the barrier there, right? Might be waiting for maybe the European session or the to open up. Maybe like around 3 a.m. or something. It'll move sideways for a bit, consolidation, and then give us our move. The other way, we have a shoulder, head, and we have this shoulder forming over here, right? So we take the length of the from the head to the neckline. The neckline is probably around here, around this area, right? Right. You take the neckline, which is a flag, right? It's a flag pattern, right? Flag pole, flag. The shoulder is really a flag. Well, then look, that takes us to 43, 41.70. And that'll be a nice target. In fact, you know, if I get anywhere near that, that's gonna be a tasty bit of you know, or maybe pull back off that, maybe it's that. That's $132, right? That's a 20% move. That's one contract, right? And I might just make it easier. I mean, maybe I'm gonna copy this. And modify and then paste it. Well, now it's acting up now. Okay. So we got our take profits at the 100% expansion, 43, 41.70. The old swing low is down here at 43.07. You don't have the firepower to hold on to that. You might want to cut it and try re-entering again. You gotta know where your cut point is. That's gonna be different. Or there's no rule of thumb. It's like, look, how much money do you have? I mean, if you used a 2% rule, then you're out of the trade a long time ago, right? And then that 2% is arbitrary, right? You put a 2% stop, and then okay, well, it went 2.1% and then reversed and made you like 30%, right? So the key is not to get in too large unless you have really good, good setups, which are, this is an ugly setup. I mean, if this was fresh, I was like, nah, this was nice. If we were taking this short, it was nice. What our moving averages were below that, and that was nice, right? But when you're in this sideways zone, even when we first started, we were in that sideways zone, right? Before the drop, or back here, right? I'm probably gonna keep Asia session. I was kind of wiped out after that, and we didn't see a lot of activity at that time. So this fits in with my schedule, and I just we got Ray Lamar, as our marketing expert here. If you drive traffic to this, to this session, we have more people that know about it, and then might have to make some YouTube videos educating people of the benefits of trading during this time, right?
Yeah, Doc, I think you got I've been posting videos from our interview. You had one, I think it's had about 1,000 views.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I mean, I've had them automatically posting for the last couple of days, so it's been racking up, different views have been racking up different videos. I'm kind of just studying what's working and what's I wouldn't say what's not, but what is
Yeah.
what's gaining more views and what people are liking and commenting on. So uh but they're all shorts. So I'm gonna start I chopped the interview up into different long form videos too. So I'm start posting those as well, just kind of testing. But I built a new Instagram page as well for ETU. So we'll start posting there as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it's a few things. I'll actually send you some information maybe after the call or after this session.
Awesome. 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 Yeah, because people, I think people knew about it, knew what could be made. Especially you guys have made, Jay Lee has shared results, and Lisa has shared results, and Ray's has shared results. We've got, take the testimonies that we have from this this trading, and I think people will. It just makes sense for U.S. people to trade Asia. I mean, because most people, if you work 9 to 5, that means you're taking time out of your job to try to trade, which is kind of crazy. Unless you have, unless you work some type of swing shift or something, or graveyard shift or something where, you know, the average person works in the morning, you know, trading in the morning is not going to be optimal, and not many people are trading Asia successfully anyway. Not with the success rate that we've had. I think if they knew that they could take 2 hours out of their day and virtually just make more money than the subscription, then I think that would be a no-brainer. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do the 545 when I lived in Texas, and then when I did the New York thing, East Coast, right? Because the daily effects people were taking all the 8 o'clock slots and the 9 o'clock slots. So my slot was always a little earlier to avoid those guys, because what those guys would do is they would take my audience. So if I trade at 9 o'clock, they would and they say, "Oh, Greg's doing live trading," and then they would schedule their stuff right at they would bump me and take my audience. So that was their game. I said, "Okay, you want to take my audience? Try 5 a.m." Try to get, they no. So I had to move to a time zone, which prevent the other analysts from, because I would see I have like 200 or 300 people online, and they go, "Oh yeah, and they always want to schedule ahead of me, and then they would or they would schedule like I was supposed to be on, and they would be on before me, and they wouldn't surrender the time, right? And then one day I just cut the guy off, and they called me in the office. "Why did you cut such and such off?" It's past his time. It's my time. People are there for my live training session. They are not there to hear about some wah, 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 wah analyst, right? And then the chat box going, where's Greg? Where's Greg? You know, it's like, so it was always like a little infighting, you know, little families have this little infighting, but I was doing something they couldn't do, which is live trade, call a trade and make it. I mean, I'm not right all the time, and you know, I have losses, but I'm still better than most. I don't mean to pat myself on the back, but oh, okay, you gave me some shorts. Who wears shorts? I want to click that. All right, a top performer. Woohoo, open browser. Let's see. Who's that guy? Hey, hey, there's Ray Lamar. Oh, and the Jacksons. Yeah, Ray actually he came to Vegas, Jay, and we were at the Holiday Inn around Koval. That's where we are. My eyes, my God, what's going on, Greg? Um, then we went up to they're closing down that club, you know that
Oh, they closed
mm,
down. Was it Dre's?
Dre's, yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Yeah, that was a popular spot. I wonder why they shut it down.
They're doing some type of Vanderpump or something. Vanderpump had Harris. They're doing some type of a kind of eclectic, kind of yuppie, kind of boring something.
Mm.
Yeah, it's like that was a money machine there, you know. But that
Yeah, it
was
was. Yeah, they had what, three lines charging $100 a
yeah,
piece.
like it's $100. Wait a minute, and it was packed, and they had name brand entertainment. Who do we see? The baby,
Oh, it was Gucci.
Gucci Mane. Yeah, we saw Gucci Mane. And I said a picture of my daughters. They went. They came and they saw someone. They were like, "You guys got in the Dre's? Are you old enough?" It's like, "Yeah, you're 22. That's right. I forgot." Like babies, they used to push them around the carriage. They're going to Dre's. You know, it's like, what? They're coming out here. They'll be out here on the 23rd. Oh, look, finally. Oh, 9:30, the 9:30 money train, right?
All aboard!
Let me give it a thumbs up and a like. ENT. What is that your studio?
Yeah, ENTTV Studios.
Okay.
Yep.
I thought it was an ears, nose, and throat TV. It's like, it's like
Yeah, I was on what is it? Is it called Hostinger or Hosting ER? I don't know how you pronounce it, but
oh, Hostinger. I mean,
yeah. Man, that thing is that's a lot of stuff on there.
and it's cheap. It's
Yeah.
really cheap. I mean, look, I got like lifetime for like $120 for the I don't know how long. I think I had 5 years or something on that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to figure that one out.
what's his name? This guy named Peterson. He got me hooked on the Hostinger. And bunny.net or something for storage. That's really, really good. Better than Google Drive. Okay.
Have you tested out Meeting?
Yeah, just with myself. I haven't done anything, but it's I have it on my on my browser.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, the only it
Yeah, I
doesn't. You
can.
see, yeah, I can see how I can hide my indicators and stuff with the border. They don't have that feature yet, right?
Mm,
So I wrote them, because it's basically it's a startup.
oh,
The
gotcha.
guy bootstrapped it. So he's like, when you send him messages, you're talking to the CEO.
Gotcha.
He answered. Okay, I thought we were gonna pull him back again. Pull him back. We were so, I mean, it still has a target. The mark trend line put a target up here, but it's got another blast off. So if we did this, let's see, go to history, and we go to save detailed report. Let's put the date in there. 12. Yeah, let's 18, 25. Save. Right. Well, they start with 5,000. Oh, no. Nice equity curve there. 95% wins. We got that. We got these floaters right here, though, right? We need to close these babies out. We close them out, then that's gonna push that up significantly. So we have nice run for got that one little loss right there. Like a 12% ROI. Right. But yeah. But we're gonna go ahead and close this down and see you guys. Happy holidays. Merry Christmas. Hope this was helpful, useful. We'll show how to use we used MT4 and Trading View side by side. And I wish you all the best.